Alright, how am I the one doing something when I had no knowing, no knowledge of doing it? My situation is not to give you my innocence is of what's going on and what's happening. And I did work, and I did get a couple of items, and I do owe people. And that's what I owe. These two right here. Now I put these two on the map to let you know that when you figure out who it is that I owe, it ain't who you think. It ain't a bad person or nothing like that or whatever. It's just dealing with what I have going on in my life. I barely have anything. That's just to give you extra talk. I'm not no rich type of person. My mind could just be probably coming against me. It is what it is. We all have a battle that we have to face. Some people, they do certain stuff just to get at you, just to speak what they want to speak and come against you. And some people try to deceive you, knowing that's not what it is. They inject you with stuff. They do what they want to do to you. This ridiculous type of world or whatever that we live in. To be honest with you, general topic, random questions, stuff like that. If you can question this, question it. What did they do to you when you were born? What did they put inside of you? What do you have inside of yourself that caused you to be the way that you are if the whole world is schizophrenia? I mean, like, they call it a schizophrenia type of disease as if it's bad and try to contain you as if you're a psychiatric killer or something like that or whatever. But when you spaz out, try to defend yourself, you could be wrong. So now if I mention any of these things, are they watching me like this? Because this is messed up. This is how you ask these types of questions when certain stuff is going on or going wrong. Or then when they release you, they do what they want to do with you and they tell you, we got you. Now you can't reach out to the world. So what happens if I sit back and I record this whole entire goddamn city? Would it be for nothing? And then they ask like you look like a little ass girl doing stuff like that. They try to talk to you. They try to do certain types of stuff to you. They try to do everything they possibly can to you. That's just the answer. Who is there? Who could be getting at you? Who could be doing what they want to do? Why is everybody doing this? That's just to give you these types of questions. They don't want to give you no answers. They want to hold secrets. You're a civilian. Fine, but then when they need some goddamn help, they want to use you at the same time. No, you can't get the help you want. Why get the help you want and force the help when you want to use me like that? And that's just to give you that. I could get hit back with my own thing, but it's just to give you that. We out here trying to learn how to live, and you get to this position to where can't really nothing happen. You can't really reach out to nobody. It don't seem like people ain't even trying to talk. People call you annoying, try to portray their innocence, but then a reaction, every action there's a reaction. You know what I reacted to? My own thought process of what they were sending me from VA or whatever. That's just to give you an example of certain stuff. Now, I go out there and I do something, I'm wrong. And this is not me talking junk, I'm wrong. If I go out there and I fight off, I'm wrong. If I go out there and I defend myself, I'm wrong. I go out there and tell them the daggone truth, I'm wrong. From 8 to 9 years, y'all only got 1 year, bro. 1 year. So if you got more than 1 year, understand what 8 to 9 years is to God when it comes down to the yearly calendar among God like that. And I give you an description, an example of what a king is, just to give you an example of why your days and God days are different. I can give you prime examples of what the perfect seed is, what the perfect being is, what the perfect entity is, down to perfection, to where we all could exist in these time periods, where we exist. I give you good explanations on certain types of stuff. If I do so, it's just a random topic of what it is and what it could be. You have questions on it. I give you these answers, and these answers I can give to you to the best of my knowledge. And if you think about that I'm smart, I'm not that smart. I'm not that dumb either, but I can give you some insight on what you think you need to stop doing, what you think you need to be careful about. Your mouth has words of power. Certain people should be careful about how to speak and talk. But is anybody going to look at this? Is anybody going to care what I say? No. So why should I care what they say? Because when I first came, I tried to. Nobody listened. So now why should I listen?